And we're in for game 4 between Viper and Dench. Viper getting Persians again, this time playing in yellow actually, but Dench with Spanish. And we all know Spanish really dangerous on Arena. Let's see how this game is actually going, because we've seen the last game, Viper with a pretty nice performance, Dench trying his best, but in the end Viper succeeding and taking the game. Let's go for the maps right now and start with our Victor, start with Viper, because he's got the worst civilization. In this case, it's really hard to fight against Spanish, I feel. Let's see how Dench is doing. Viper got in the back a lot of nothing. It's not too good. A second gold, at least something. Main gold, somewhat forwardish on the side. Main stone really forward, actually almost blocking this gate. And the second stone, as well as the second gold outside, or the third gold, second in the back. One relic inside, one boar in, one boar out, 4 deer outside. So only Viper needs to delete only one tile of wall, I guess. Just thinks, thank you. Ooh, but he's losing the scout, and Viper is sending him his sheep. Sort of, I guess. He's going to park in front of the gate, or they're running around, I'm not sure. Yeah, going for the corner. Dench is going to take them, but Viper is still there with the scout. Let's see, villager going out. Ooh, that was badass actually. Dench using the villager to take down Viper's scout. That's not the nice English style. Should we call it like this? It's German saying, I guess. Not sure how it's called in English actually. Not a really good boar. Too far from the TC, but Viper down with the scout, of course Dench as well, but still Viper even gave him the sheep, and then scout being attacked. Not too nice. Let's see how Viper is going to play this then. I hope he's going aggressive somehow, or trying to defend as good as he can, going really concentrated. I think he streamed those games, but I don't remember this particular game, to be honest. Maybe I didn't see it, maybe I only saw parts of it. And I think Viper could even go for the deer if he wanted to. At the same time, probably doesn't make so much sense. Let's see, we have a lot of resources for Viper here, let's keep that in mind and search for the extra resources on the map. On the left hand side some stone, right hand side some extra gold. The other extra gold I can see that right now in Dench space, which is here, very safe in the back, quite a long distance, but there is a little bit of space as well. Second stone safe in the back, which is nice. Extra berries, you could see a TC here, would be a nice spot. A little bit of wood, the berries, and then a lot of space around to build farms. Let's see if this is going to happen. The main stone safe in the back as well, which is very important for Spanish. You want to get a castle up against Persians, not so much maybe. A deer inside, and looks like Dench is actually going to take the deer. I wonder if we're going to see a mill here. This villager doesn't really want to chop wood, I guess. I think that's a misclick. And let's see if they're just going to fix it. Just going for a mill here, actually. Okay, that's alright. Maybe waiting for wood to come in. And he's taking the 3 deer. He's got a relic inside as well. He's got 2 relics inside. Correction here. That's awesome. One really close and one pretty close to space. We have the third gold outside. We have the main stone for main gold forward. The second gold also outside. Means not the best. But Viper is actually going for a terror rush. Rush here actually. Very interesting. I'm gonna slow down, and ooh, Dench, did he see that? Did he see the villagers? Did he parasite? He can see the villagers right now. He's blocking this gate already, and Viper's Thrush is going to fail. I think Dench should move one villager immediately and palisade or house wall the other gate as well. But Viper up to feudal age with only 19 villagers. He's got loom, of course, and starting to get the first tower up, making sure that Dench cannot take the deer for free. That doesn't really matter as long as Viper's not coming in. Dench is in a very comfortable position. Is he going for the gate block, for the house block? No, not yet. And Viper could actually go around and try to get a tower up on the gate, then go in. The mill actually being deleted. Dench does not want his villagers to go back towards the front here where the tower is coming up, and Dench does not see a lot of what is, does not know a lot of his map. He didn't see the extra gold. He did find the 2 stones in the back, and of course he can see his golds. Correction, not all of them. Missing the gold on the right hand side actually. Viper, is he trying to cut that 3 actually? Oh, look at this. This is funny, and he probably is going to like click on a deer or something, then take it again. I'm not sure if he can get through. Is there only one layer of trees here? That would be amazing strategy, and I think Dench is not going to see it coming. I'm not sure if he's checking that from once or twice in a minute. Now Viper is starting attack, dropping off the wood again to nothing, but he is trying trying to go in. And where's the other villagers? Did Viper send the villagers back? Let's see. There were... no, they're inside the tower. Sorry, my fault. Viper then... 5 villagers on stone, so he should get more towers up. And Dench is on a good way. He should be able to click up the cast age relatively shortly after going to view late. And Viper managed to cut this tree, and it's actually open. Look at this, Viper going in, and I don't think Dench is realizing this. I'm not sure about it. He cannot see the villagers now, but I think he should know. Where's he sending the villagers? Viper getting an outpost now. He wants to get a little bit of information here. You can see the houses. He knows the TC is here. And let's see. Yeah, these houses will explain everything. He can now see the main stone, and then should be able to see the villagers now. Yeah, he's going to hunt down those villagers. Viper going back, and he's gonna build a tower somewhere right here. Market actually coming up in a blacksmith. And palisade walls to make sure Dench cannot hunt down the villagers from a Viper. Only one, that's not enough. So Viper actually pushing Dench back, and 3 against 5 villagers. This is not looking good. Dench needs to use all his villagers to get a tower up, otherwise he will be in a lot of pain here. I'm gonna remove the unit spy right now. Don't want to see the fog of war. Want to see which tower is going up faster. And even with the Spanish villager bonus, I think, ooh, now having 6. So for a little break, having 6 is a different story, and we have 2 towers up for both players. Let's see which one is going down faster. Viper is focusing the tower while the tower auto shooting this outpost. Now Dench starting to wall his back. What's the TC, I guess, and he is going to be able to click up really soon. He's even waiting. I think he bought some food right now and got the gold in, so up we go to Castle Age. And Viper, of course, going now to actually wall this tower in, look at this, and attack the tower at the same time. Another tower coming up from Dench fast, but I think Viper should be fast in getting the tower down, and Dench is going to be to get it up. On the other hand, 7 villagers and Spanish villagers building. That's huge. Now Viper, is he going to lose a villager? No. Dodging the shots and taking down 1 tower for free, more or less. We are on the way to Castle Age for Dench here. It's not so far away. But Viper getting more towers up. What is Viper doing at home, actually? Maybe have a little second to breathe. Still in stone, a lot of villagers. Should fix that, but it's not a big problem. Ooh, but this villager, if I was going around, that would have been a problem here. And in the front, not a lot. Only towers coming up. Of course, Dench is on stone. And I think once he gets a castle up here, Viper will be in trouble because Conquistadors will be so damn strong. And do we have fletching for Viper? Yes, not for Dench. Mistake in my opinion. Viper house now on, I don't know, 30 population. Dench only on 27, that's all villagers. 27 again, 30 villagers. But Castle Age almost there for Dench. I'm gonna go a little bit faster now. I think that's too slow. And now it's Dench to take down Viper's tower here. And Viper actually starting to attack the villagers from Dench. And I think he's going to repair very soon. Now Dench losing 1, 2 villagers, I guess. And maybe 3 even. Is Viper going to get another villager? No, we have against tower, that's 2 and against 2 and 1 on the outside. Dench, Castle Age and Siege Workshop coming immediately expected, but he needs more villagers on wood and more on gold, and he doesn't have any gold actually. He needs to sell stone to get gold in, which is really important here. So Viper, I don't know if he saw all of Dench's golds. Let's check. Let me see. No, he didn't know. He didn't even know where the main gold was, and he still went in. So a little bit lucky maybe for the Viper, who is repairing his tower right now. And how many villagers? Yes, 7 villagers forward now. So he sent 2 more. Is he close to Castle Age? Not at all. Getting a market in, a lot of stone, but nowhere close to click up, which is a problem actually. He maybe should have more at this point. At the same time, Dench is going to get the stone in for a castle. He's not able to get more gold in easily, so no. Mangonel coming in now, right now, and that means Viper is still with a good push actually. Problem is, Dench found gold, and Dench is taking gold. 5 villages already. I think Viper is not aware of this, because otherwise he would have put a tower here for sure. Maybe Viper saw it. No, another tower on the main gold, and let me see that. I want to know. Viper does not even know about this gold, which is a very important fact. So I'm going into this little bit of a strange view on the minimap, but ooh, mangonel shot on the villagers. 2 going down, 2 more being injured, and this tower is not going up yet. Viper is in trouble, and I think Dench, while he's low on score compared to Viper, he's in a way better position, and I imagine a castle will go up right here, take down all those 3 towers, make sure that Dench can take the main gold, and then either boom up or just go straight for Viper's base. Both possible. Let's see, this tower is not going to go up, it's going down very soon, and Viper has enough stone for a castle, but nowhere close to clicking up yet. Needs 200 more food, needs a little bit more gold, so he needs to sell resources, I guess. He's sending in more villagers, or did he send them back and forth again? I don't know. That Mangonel doing a good job here. Now where's Dench with the castle? I'm waiting for that. Why is not putting up a castle? Actually, nice tower here from the Viper on the wood line, so Dench has to relocate, needs to go to the back. Actually taking the extra berries, which come in handy right now. Having a mill there, and I'm still waiting for that castle. Where is the castle going up? Dench, what are you planning? And Viper actually now with an outpost here. Can he see the gold? Yes, can see it, and there we go. Tower coming up immediately. I think Dench is not going to see this. Nope, doesn't have any idea about it. And now the castle coming in a very, very defensive position. No, stop that again. Please go forward. Please try and put it in right here, or maybe somewhere close. I want to see it get these towers down. Viper on the way to castle age, of course, and 700 stone in the bank, nothing happening. We have a barracks, the stable is going to come up, maybe, but there's a mangonel from Dench sneaking around, and it's not taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, there we go. That's the castle I wanted to see. Spanish castle is going to come up really fast, and Viper is going to focus all the villages, but the mangonel is doing a good job here, and the tower will go down. I think he should attack this tower, maybe, and Dench is going to lose a few villagers, but it's not, still a saying, actually, the Doubt castle, I don't know, Doubt apparently sacrificed a lot of villagers to get a castle up, not sure if it was worth it, and now Dench being pushed away from that gold, Viper chasing him, Viper finally on up to Imperial Age, to Castle Age, but at the same time, this castle is up, and the main gold is safe now. Viper is losing the towers. Viper is going to lose his fort probably, and both players in 39 population. Viper even going with the scout now to the back, but there's actually another TC up for Dench, and those villagers are not being chased any longer. Where's Viper going right now with those villagers? Not sure. Viper got enough stone for a cast as well, finishing those walls. Are we going to see a counter castle and maybe a run for Imperial Age? This would be a really interesting strategy, but for now not happening, and Viper is going to lose the last tower here, also his house, which doesn't really matter, but still. And villager-wise, Viper is ahead. He's got a knight out too, actually, but I guess he cleaned those villagers. Viper also took the deer, but no extra TCs. Oh, I'm wrong. One extra TC coming up on the second stone. Viper wants to get more stone. I'm not sure if this is going to stay on towers or going for castles. Bloodlines, actually. Viper going aggressive here, not going for Imperial Age at all. And Dench at the same time is he going for Conquistadors. There's only one in. He doesn't really have the economy to do that. And having control of the main gold is one very important factor, so Dench will be happy at this point, while he's still behind in score. Economy-wise, he is looking good, also compared to Viper, and while Viper is controlling this second gold, and the third gold is really not that important right now. This castle is in a really nice position. Now Dench is sending more villagers to take the main gold finally, and I think Dench is going to try and go out here, trying to get that relic in, and then the Conquistadors are going to come out and fight. And Viper really doesn't have a good answer to Conquistadors, let's be honest. Dropping the stone, and Viper is going out to build a castle somewhere. Doesn't really know what to do. Another town center coming up. Not sure if Viper had thought that through, really. It's probably not so often that Viper is going for the rush on Arena. Maybe on Arabia, I can't really judge that, but on Arena, it's pretty unlikely. So I don't know if that's a Viper troll game or if it's just that, yeah, a standard game against Conquistadors, I can't really do anything, so why not try something else? And we have seen the Trush work, and doesn't really work out apparently. For now, not really a lot of things happening. Let's go a little bit faster. Viper collected a relic as well, apparently. But only minor fights, and both players rather booming up at this point. We have 3 TCs now for Dench. Yep, here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 TC from the Viper. He's gonna use those Persian TCs, TC number 5 actually coming up, and try to boom as far as possible. And more farms coming in, but 1k stone is 1k2 stone quite ugly, to be honest. Siege workshop coming forward now. Can't really afford anything, those siege workshops. I wonder where the castle is coming up, because Viper is going to lose the last tower, which doesn't really matter here. A few conquistadors, but they're not taking a lot of damage. The monk is healing, no problem. And Dench is free from towers right now, except for this one, which is really not too much of a pain at this point. Viper got a few monks here to be able to defend from the conquistadors. But the Mangonel is going to do a good job here against the monks once it's in range. And the Conquistadors in a nice formation, sniping a knight almost. I guess you need a second shot. And going away immediately. Viper slightly ahead in villagers, that's +2. 1 villager difference. Nice Mangonel shot here. The monks going down now. Dench doing good with the Conquistadors. And Viper going to forward castle. Ooh, is this going up? This could be interesting. Viper is losing a lot of villagers and he's only at 75%. Dench, are you microing? Yes, trying to do his best. Viper also microing the villagers, but this castle is not going up. We might see the GG here. Right now, Viper losing all the monks. It was a big problem for him. 87%. This castle is not going up, and Viper is behind the villagers now. And Dench should wall this castle in probably. This Viper doing a Mangonel could get a good shot in, but the Conquistadors are strong. 55 HP is quite a good number here. So Viper sacrificing like 10 villagers for nothing, and this will hurt a lot. Dench with a good eco at this point, with a lot of Conquistadors and clicking up to Imperial Age. Of course, he didn't have so many TCs, he was ahead before. Let's see how Viper is going to react once Dench hits Imperial Age actually. And the Ram coming in to take down the castle. More Conquistadors, so this castle is never ever going up. Viper far away from Imperial Age, he's got 900 stone in the bank. He's sending, it looks like trolling or desperation, whatever, sending like 15, almost 20 villagers to try and get this castle up. It's not going to work. The knights coming in, but there's too many conquistadors. 87%. Viper, not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Needed more monks, you need more anything. Mangonel coming in, get a shot on those conquistadors, but it's not going to be enough. And this castle is actually going up. Look at this, but what is Viper doing? He's sacrificing so many villagers. The castle only on 800 HP. And Viper, of course, he's got a lot of stone, but he shouldn't be able to hold this castle, and the conquistadors are going down, so Viper actually managing to get this castle up and keep it. Look at this, and he might need to drop the knights towards Dench space, but I guess they can't go past those rams, and Viper is going to have to repair and repair and repair. I would like to see a Petard here to take down the walls. Mangonel is actually going to do the job as well. At the same time, Dench is going to be up to Imperial Age in a very, very short time. We are only a few percent away, like 15, that's not a lot, and this castle is still being attacked. Viper is spending stone, Viper is spending almost anything. War Elephant, nice to see it. Mangonel taking down one ram, any other ram as well. But little does Viper know, Imperial Age coming in for Dench, and what is Viper going to do? Are we going to see the GG immediately, or is Viper still fighting? Dench has enough gold for one trebuchet, and Viper is actually close to Imperial Age, but still not looking good for him. And villager-wise, Viper a lot of idle time here, spending this stone to prepare a castle, and it's gonna be under heavy trap attack, and at the same time now clicking up to Imperial Age is 3 minutes behind. What is Viper going to do against Conquistadors later on? Of course, Dench doesn't have a lot of them. Dench going for Halberdiers apparently. Makes sense, I guess. Viper taking forward gold, and this castle is going down soon. Let's see, Viper, what are you going to do against a trebuchet? Are you just going to repair? Are you waiting for Imperial Age? Getting pikemen and scale mill armor actually. Let's see where this game is going now. It's rather interesting, to be honest. But Dench, almost 20 more villages, and that's a lot. Works up for the Viper. more barracks, let's call it like this. Viper actually getting a relic in, not sure how many relics he has, that's 2 in total I guess. A few conquistadors going around, but there's too many knights and a monk as well. This monk might go down, ooh, nice, dodging the shot, but not getting a conversion in. So Dench with a little victory. At the same time, Viper lost his castle, Impurity on the way, chainmail armor, husbandry, light cavalry squires, but there's the pikemen moving out, and I think Dench, once he's got Halberdier, he's just gonna focus on, I don't know, do you go for paladins? Not really, I guess conquistadors, it's an option. One war elephant is running away because, yeah, pikemen are quite dangerous for war elephants. And those 2 conquistadors are going to try and take down a few more villages. Viper up to Imperial Halberdier coming in immediately and kept Ram. But Spanish do get almost everything that Persians get as well. So I'm not sure what Viper's advantage is here. Eco, it's not. And military numbers, not really. Because 30 against 9, you don't want to be in that position really. 2 trebuchets now moving forward, getting more line of sight. Maybe attacking this tower next, not sure. And Elite Skirmisher and Boatkin are also coming in from the Viper. Not sure about the Elite Skirmishers from Persians, they're really not that good. Viper losing knights for nothing. Siege Workshop will go down next. And what does Viper have? What is he planning? I don't know. Not in a comfortable position. Halberdier production is starting. The university is up, so we might see chemistry as well. But Viper is pretty low on resources. He's trying to stay in the game, but it's really not looking too good. Dench at the same time, 1k food, 1k gold, almost 1k wood, and enough stone for another castle. I would love to see elite conquistadors. It would be so nice, like helps and elite conks. Maybe some siege behind that or siege rams in front of that. Another castle coming up to protect this gold and later to take it. Also heavy plow. So Dench really doesn't have too many eco upgrades. Sanctuary Redemption, scale barding armor, so he's even going for the monks apparently. And the pikemen are moving forward. This Viper doing ballistics for the elite skirmishers, I guess. And he's got a few halberdiers. Let me close the curtain here to see my screen. Sun actually shining, which is nice, but summer, so it's almost annoying sometimes. And trebuchets now moving forward. Helps against pikemen. Yeah, not really too good, but I guess Dench won't really mind losing a few pikemen here in order to disturb Viper's eco and keep him busy, because Dench still a lot of resources in the bank. Where's the relics for him actually? He's got a monastery in the back, 3 relics, yeah, there we go. That's alright. And the castle almost finished. Now the trebuchets hitting the houses here, actually the wall first. So Dench wants to go in maybe. And chemistry are coming from the Viper. Boatkin or guilds, halberdier from Dench on the way. And military numbers now pretty much the same. Let's see what Viper can do, having enough military numbers to fight. Dench still in the score lead, 1k5 score difference, but still Dench should use his resources. Not sure what he's waiting for. He's getting archer ranges now. Not sure if elite skirmishers is the plan here. We are 47 minutes into the game, so technically there shouldn't be a lot of gold on the map, but there still is. Dench is taking his extra gold. He should be able to take a 3rd gold now because he's getting a few archer ranges to protect this. Also siege workshop, and he's also taking this gold using a TC here. But Viper is saying no, you're not doing that freely. So let's get a watchtower up here and just be annoying. It makes sense. Problem is, as long as Viper's not walling around it, then she can just use the villages to get it down. And Halberdier against the elite skirmish is really not that interesting in the fight. The Conquistadors way more interesting because let's see how the Dench is going to micro, and he's taking down Halberdiers. They're coming in single-handedly. That's a mistake maybe, but of course Viper's just producing. A little bit of damage going up on the Conquistadors. No bloodlines, I guess. Siege ram on the way for both players. No elite Conquistadors. I guess it's alright. It doesn't really make sense to go elite conks unless you're really far ahead. And Viper walling in this tower and using halberdiers to stop the gold mining, and the siege ram to take down this TC. So Viper is still annoying, which is good. And Dench though taking more map control. Siege workshops coming up everywhere, kept run production. Fortified wall actually, a good idea in my opinion. Just to make sure the Viper is not going for a big raid here again. And now the siege rams facing siege rams. Viper got more, I think, but Dench more military units in total. The Conquistadors looking also fine here. Missing upgrades, missing the bloodlines, but I guess Dench does not want to go for full Conquistadors unless you can get like 4 castles up. He's got 3, 2 plus 1 on the way. So you got 2, but 1 more on the way. And I think against Conquistadors, Viper can't do a lot. Full lead skirmishes, you don't want to do that. There's siege trams everywhere from the Viper. This is looking good. Only a few from Dench. Dench is getting more, of course. And more lead skirmishes, more halberdiers, more everything. Bloodline's finally on the way. We got some Hussar and Thumbling coming in from the Viper. So we are actually in the post-Village war. And an interesting one of that. Viper still low on resources, but not looking too bad. 176 population. Dench 186, 185. Going up and down here. 1 siege workshop, 2 siege workshops going down. Another one coming up. And I'm waiting for Dench to click that Elite Conquistador, man. Bureaucracy Elimination, Ring Out Charmer. Why aren't you going for it? I want to see that. Elite Conquistador finally on the way. And then go and produce as much as Conquistadors as you can. I want to see them in action. I want to see how strong they really are in post-Imperial Age. In this case, against the Persians. Elite Skirmishes being used by the Viper to take down a few monks. Good idea. Elite Skirmishes will go down though. Castle forward, Elite Conquistador is done. Chain Bardiana coming from the Viper, and Siege Trams plus helps is a good idea here, needs more Elite Skirmishes probably, but it's still not going to be enough against Elite Conquistadors once they're microed. Viper actually walling this gold, smart idea, and using a Siege Tram to start and attack this gate, but I think Viper should not be able to raid this Dench this hard that time, because Dench is on the post-Imperial Age attack, and he's getting more Siege Trams, he's got more gold, he's got 1 more relic, he's got the Elite Conquistadors, he's taking down villagers, and he's got a lot more military units. Viper got more villagers, but it doesn't really matter because a lot of them are going down. Viper does not have enough military units, and this is actually looking quite good for Viper here. The siege trams are not doing a lot right now, and Dench is coming from the top from the left-hand side. Let's go like this. I prefer to see this as left and right. Also, that's Dench's left side. I'm going to the point of the TC and look towards Viper. I hope you not get confused here. And the siege trams from the Viper are trying their best, but Dench is coming in from here, attacking this gold, and I think he just needs Trevor to take down this castle. Very important for Viper to keep this castle up, protect the rest of this gold, protect the entrance to his base, and yeah, not able to go for any form of raiding right now. Viper actually taking gold on the right hand side, but I think Dench, once he's out of gold here and maybe cannot take this gold, he's gonna purge the others. Viper getting more military units up, stables, artillery ranges, now barracks coming up, but it still looks like Dench should be able to take this game. Could take a while though, let's see. The longer it goes, the better are the chances for the Viper to come back. The problem only is the Conquistadors. They're just so strong. Look at this, 90 HP and 18 attack, and 2+4 Pierce armor, which is also really, really good. And the siege trams moving in. Spanish, just a very, very strong civilization. The War Elephant is not going to do a lot here. It's going down actually really fast. And War Elephant means actually desperation for the Viper. But he managed to take down a castle from Dench. Wow, that's very important to see. Dench still more militaries, but not so far ahead any longer. Taking down buildings, using the siege trams here. The Halberd is actually approaching the Conquistadors. That's something that should not happen. Dench did not micro there for a minute or a few seconds. And of course I am on quite fast speed, so it's not going that fast in the game, but still you see how much is going on here, and slow down a little bit maybe, but not too slow. Let's not go too slow. Siege trams now approaching this castle, and trebuchets as well. Dench is not paying attention to his own base. Look at this. It's amazing. Viper actually able to take down a second castle, and then there's only one left to produce Elite Conquistadors. This is very, very important. Dench is pop-lock, but Viper is quite close as well. Is Viper going to turn this around by using a lot of trash and siege? That's usually the way to go here. But can he actually do it? The siege trams are approaching the barracks now, going for the castles next probably. So Dench should still be in a good position and to attack Viper's base. There's no raiding yet. That would be a good idea to get a few light Hussars in and just raid Viper's base. Then he could win this. Viper is doing this. He's raiding the gold. He wants to get villages down, and he wants to make sure that Dench cannot take any gold. Dench actually attacking the walls with villagers. Of course, why not? Over time, it's gonna go down. And There's the conquistadors are going backwards. Yes, they're taking on the trebuchets now, but they're attacked by halberdiers again, and there's a lot of them going down actually. Look at this, Viper doing a good job here, and he's catching up, I feel. He's regaining map control, he's getting more buildings, he's got his eco running, 127 villagers while Dench only 108, and there is not so many conquistadors left, it's still quite a lot, but not as much as before. Problem is, Viper feel like running out of steam. You need to go forward, you need to push, you need to keep Dench busy. He may not be able to regroup here. Siege workshops coming up, but going down as fast, I guess. And Viper, what else is he doing? No, he's focusing in the middle now. He's focusing in this fight. Problem is, once those conquistadors are hiding behind halberdiers, they are really hard to take down. They can attack from behind there. This is really beautiful. The siege drums from Viper taking on more siege workshops. This is good for Viper. And also one siege drum for Dench approaching. But this castle is still standing, and that's so important. If this castle was going down, then Viper may be in trouble. Like this, Viper's eco in the back is still pretty safe, and while he's not fully walled, of course, Dench is not launching any attack towards Viper's eco. Doesn't really have the population space. Now 195 house. This is not good. Siege workshops coming up, more of them, but Viper also taking them down. Halberdiers against halberdiers. The conquistadors are standing behind them, and that's good for Dench, because there is where he can do all the damage. And the elite skirmishers for Persians really not good, because they're missing Bracer, and not sure, yeah, chemistry is done, but missing Bracer is a big deal here. The siege rams now going for the monastery here, but there's halberdiers to defend. That's looking alright. Viper military units only 44 now, double for Dench, and suddenly Dench is taking over control in the middle, using the conquistadors, maybe sacrificing a few of them, but it's very important for him to stop Viper's push here, and I'm not sure how long this game is going to go. 1 hour and 5 already, and Viper is still doing a good job with the sift disadvantage. The big difference is the conquistadors. That's the only thing that is different right now, and maybe the missing upgrades on elite skirmishers, which Viper cannot get. On the other hand, Viper got fully upgraded hussars, and they can do a lot of damage. He's got the fully upgraded halberdiers, I guess at least, and he's going for more and more siege rams. So he's still got his chances. Let's see how it's going. The siege workshop's not going down. Viper, I feel, should start and raid. There's the hussars. They could go in. Of course, this gate is finally going down. Viper uses the siege rams here. Ooh, and it's open here. Viper starting to raid. Very, very important moment. Gonna try and switch between the middle here, where the conquistadors are taking full control. There's still a few of them going down, but of course Dench can reproduce. And Viper actually is looking okay, but he's now in with the hussars, and he's trying to kill as much villagers as he can. Ooh, this wood line is looking bad. Dench did not even see it yet. Finally, no, it's not realizing. The villagers are still working, and Dench is just working in the middle where Viper is still trying to defend. 36 against 94, 96 military units though. That's so important. And I'm sorry, I should have showed you earlier. Dench still got a good amount of resources. Problem is, if you lose your eco, this is gonna be very harsh, because then Viper is gonna spam as lot as he can, as much as he can, and Dench won't be able to catch up here. Right now we are in a critical position, I think, and critical also. Viper is losing this castle, siege ram being destroyed now, but there's more siege rams approaching, and Dench starting to defend his base. He should wall this, I guess. The hussars still doing getting a few kills, but not so many, and 79 villagers is really a good number. 20 idols, so that's only 60 villagers working, which is never good for your eco, but Dench still got those elite conquistadors, and as long as he can produce them, as long as he got those, he will be alright, I guess. The stables on the right hand side being attacked by halberdiers, not a big thing, and there is still a good number of conquistadors, like 10, 20, 30, a little bit of 30 conquistadors, and they're just so strong. Also siege rams still approaching, and the 3 relics are still in possession of Dench as well, so he's getting a good gold income. Viper, on the other hand, 41 military units, he's got 126 villagers, so that's technically fully boom. That's what he needs right now, but he still doesn't find an answer to those conquistadors attacks. And good raiding attempt here, but it didn't do the damage it needed. Maybe Viper should have sent more even. And Dench now attacking all around the castle. He's taking out so many military units. Viper very low on resources now. He's got a good eco, but apparently not good enough. He's got 1k7 wood, which is alright, but not a lot of food. Almost no gold. This castle finally going down. I think Dench won the critical point. He lost a few villages here, but was not enough. At the same time, he was able to gain full map control in the middle. A few of those buildings going down actually, and now he's free to go into Viper space. His TC is next to stables, works, everything is gonna go down, and I think Viper won't find a way to defend from those conquistadors and siege trams. They're just too damn strong. And Viper had a good chance here. He was trying his best, but I would bet now, I would say Dench is actually taking the second of 4 games, or another out of those 4 games, going for the second win. Bomber Tower actually coming in for Dench now. Very interesting. I don't think he has a lot of stone. I'm wrong, 1k2 almost. Very nice to see. Viper again trying to go with some raiding, but he won't be able to defend from the conquistadors. He doesn't have anything to really fight them. I'm not sure, maybe archers would be an option, or bomber cannons, but you need a lot of them to be able to take down all of them. And Dench, of course, is microing. He's now getting bomber towers to make life even easier for the conquistadors, for the micro. And bomber towers will be so strong at this point. Viper, not a lot of resources, trying to get more military units up and for more military buildings as well, but it doesn't really look good. There's a single siege tram trying to approach the castle. It's not working. Dench still involved this, I'm not sure why. And Viper, yeah, no more hussars left inside in space. Dench with 94 villages, and the numbers are going up as well, so he's in a really comfortable position. I guess it's a matter of time now. I'm not gonna say too much more other than the conquistadors going forward, going backwards, hiding between the bomber towers, and Viper still with a few hussars, creating more, trying to go in. Yeah, he's sending them, but not doing a lot here. And Viper is losing ground. 126 villages is looking so good on paper, but on the map, not so much. And now the eco from Dench is working quite good, more than 100 villages once again. So Viper only able to get out trash units. Not sure does Viper still have relics? Yes, they're in the back. That was actually a good idea from Viper. You don't want to need that one is in the back, but it was better like this. Still, Viper not out of gold. A little bit of food and wood left. Siege workshop coming forward now. Siege traps also for the Viper still, but look at this. Viper doesn't have a lot of space. His eco looks pretty chaotic, to be honest, and losing more villages, sending a few halberdiers again. Dench to take down hussars, to be able to fight halberdiers as well, to have some meat shield. Just bomber tower almost going down, but not entirely. Barracks coming in now, and no, this is not looking good for Viper. I don't think there's a way for him to come back. Dench is just in a very, very superior position at this point. He worked hard for this, but I think the elite conquistadors made a big difference. And I'm going to go even faster, because unless there's something miraculous happening, and we're going to watch the numbers, I don't think Viper has a chance to come back. More hussars, are they going in? No, where are they going? Trying to go around, take a few fights, but Viper finally calling the GG. He was going down and he didn't want to get defeated. On the left hand side, not a lot left. There's another siege workshop coming up, but only 100 villages and only 49 military units. Didn't have a lot of space. I'm not sure if he was housed in between. And the elite conquistadors are just not going down, and Dench was able to produce a lot of them. Hope you enjoyed this game. 1 hour 20, quite long for an arena game, of course, but a very, very good game in my opinion. And see you in the next one then. GG.